I don't think that the United States choices for picking up countries is always very rational, because in the long history of United States foreign policy practices, we have seen they have patronized and sponsored many authoritarian states on the one hand, and on the other, we have also seen that, of course, they have helped in different countries of different regions to help develop democracy on the other. But had I been in a position to choose or not to choose, or all of us, how could we, with the present regime running the affairs of Bangladesh, can be picked up as a democratic state? So I don't blame them that they couldn't pick it up, and we can feel ashamed for that as a citizen. So I don't blame the Americans, rather I will blame the incumbents to push us, the citizens of this country, to a position of shame, that we are not, we don't have elections, we don't have accountability, and whatever the facade they talk about, you cannot make all the people fool for all the time. Well, you see, the most important thing is to communicate to the people that any kind of corruption, I'm not talking about the petty corruptions, because if the governors of a country are corrupt, this will have some impact in the society. That the grand corruptions eventually affects adversely the people in general. This is most important for the media to communicate, of course not in English, in Bangla languages. For example, this is important to say that more than half a dozen banks was on the brink of collapse and bankruptcy 2 years ago. And why those banks were being collapsed? Because in a country of 180 million people, less than 500,000 people took loans and they didn't give them back, and they are directly or indirectly connected to the power. And all these scandalous, most scandalous area of corruption in this country at the moment are power sectors and construction sectors. This has been proved and written and spoken by many, that when we construct in this country, Bangladesh government construct a road, say the construction cost is double and triple than the construction even in South Asia, which is not a haven for anti-corruption measures. Or the power sector, we don't need anymore any electricity generation, because we don't have adequate what is it called, the transmission capacity, whereas we are continuing to give license to one after another, what is called quick rental power plants, because this is one of the areas that people can plunder state money. So these affects eventually not only eventually the larger sections of the society.